So this is going to be a very lightweight movie, and we are not going to do much in this movie, just we are going to change the label of the button. And this is a button, and right now I have just dragged and dropped it and named it as a play. And I have given it a bit room because I want to change it or toggle it based on whatever I click. Like if I click on the play, it should be toggled as pause, and when I click on the pause, it should toggle as a play. Okay, quite an easy, but make sure that you give it a bit room because pause actually spells a bit longer than the play. And that's only what I have done so far, and I think everyone is capable of doing so. Now, this movie is going to be really helpful for you because I'm going to give you a simple assignment when I'll be talking about the audios and all of that. And it's common. Everyone, everywhere and everyone is putting and implementing this kind of functionality where you have an audio file, you click on the pause, it automatically converts into the play and the other side as well. So I have inferred my system as a 4.7-inch iPhone and my iPhone 6 is already running because I'm a lazy guy. Yes, you can say that. Okay. Good so far. The views controller.swift file hasn't been touched much. You can see that I haven't done anything. So let's go on to the main storyboard. Click on this guy. We all know how this works so far. Okay, good so far. Now into my class, I want to just control and click. And here is my control guy. Drag and drop. And I want an action, but bear a moment a second. Now it says a type of any object. We want to change it to UI button. Yes, that's super important to change the state of a button. Rest all you can just say exactly like that. And I want to give a name for that. And let's call it as toggle button. And let's just have a connection. Okay, good so far. Let's close that and open up your view controller.swift file. And get me a couple of rooms so that I can type all the things out here. So what I want to do, and yes, you might have guessed it, we want an if and else condition to test if the button is play, change it to pause. If a button is pause, change it to play. As simple as it sounds, but with a few complications. Again, in the Swift 2.0, it has been changed quite a lot as compared to the Swift 1.0. So it's a good thing that you are learning directly out here. And what I want to do is if sender dot and current title, that's what you are looking for, is equals to, I want to check it for play, and if the current title is play, do something for me. And in the else part, I would say if, I'll check out what to do in the play in just a moment, and else if again sender dot current title is equals to pause, and if that's the case, do again something for me. I'm not sure what to do. Okay, just kidding out here. And what you can do out here is what you are looking for is sender dot set title. Yes, that's what you are looking for. And what you want to do, if my title is play, I want to change it to pause. That's it for current state. Now that's an important case. In Swift 1.2, it can be work as just nilling, not bothering about the state. But this time you have to say not nil but normal. So it's an object or it's a member of UI control state, and you have to say this is a normal. Yes, that's one. Okay, good. And same we want to do out here. Let me get a room and exactly the same. So I hope everyone can do that if they can type better than me, and of course I'm sure they can type better than me. And set title, and I want to change it to play. For set title, it would be UI control state dot normal, and as the documentation says. Okay, now I agree that right now there are not much questions on the Stack Overflow about the changing in state, and you cannot find that as the recording of this video. You cannot find this state. You have to look in the documentation. And where do you think the answers come from on the Stack Overflow? It comes from the documentation. Okay, so everything looks good to me. I would like to build it to check it if there is an error or not, and it's not having any error. Right now, I'm not bothered about the iPhone 6, 6s, 5, 4, you can run it anything. Only thing I'm bothered about is changing the label on my button. So I'm expecting it to work. Okay, pause, play, pause, and you can see I have mistyped the play, and that is why it is saying that, hey buddy, how can you do such kind of mistakes? Okay, now it's good. And really, the worst typo ever made in the history. Okay, play, pause, play, pause, play. Even I can play around with it for a long time. I don't know how it is satisfying to me. Immensely satisfied. Really, that guy. Okay, don't judge me based on that. Okay, quite good and quite fun to have. Now, in the later movies, I'll give you a simple assignment when I will teach you about the audios and all of that file. I'll give you a simple assignment to use this functionality as well as what I'll be teaching in that movie to combine both of them and show me your result in the question answer section. Quite an interesting one. Now let's move ahead.